And just like that, we are back. Only it's no longer Crypto Before Dark, it's Crypto After Dark. Good to see everybody again on Thursday. Welcome back to the show. Keith, Carolina Keith, Professor Keith, whatever you want to call me. Cool with all of it. None of it really matters so long as you're here and you're hanging out. If you haven't done so yet, go hit like real fast. Most of you in here have already hit like, so it's cool. Don't worry about it. But if not, no big deal. Hang on 1 second, please. Hold on 1 second. All right, there we go. So, we have interesting developments happening for the first time in forever, meaning at least a couple months. Charts have started to improve. We're starting to see a turn of events happen little by little where things are getting better and better and better. Is it perfect yet? No, it's not. Is it getting better? Yes, it is. What are we seeing as far as buy signals? Some buy signals, some non buy signals. More importantly, we're seeing less sell signals, which is great. I think that's good for everyone, right? The less sell signals we see, the better. Um, what we're seeing now is a maturation of people freaking out, having a little bit of understanding that maybe they should have done things a little differently. Maybe they should have thought it out a little bit better. And people are slowly leeching their way back into the world of, we can make this happen. Don't worry. Hang on 1 second. People are blowing my phone up. Hold on 1 second. All right. So I'm going to go over some stuff tonight. We're going to get into some different charts. What I want you to see is the flow of money here. That's kind of what we've noticed watching dominance charts, watching total market cap charts, watching what appears to be stable coins slowly bleed out a little bit here. We're starting to see a movement of money. All right. As this movement of money occurs, little by little, you're seeing what appears to be money coming out of stable coins and going into other coins, which is great. Well, we're not seeing a ton of money leave the space. Now I'm going to go over all this, and it's going to be a little bit in depth, and then we'll get to the rest of what we want to look at. But I want to show you this part first, okay? Because this part's intriguing to me. Stablecoins made an amazing run. They really did. What we're seeing right here is USDT, and there's this big channel it's in right here. It goes all the way back. You can go back and look at this big channel that USDT has been trading in for quite a while. Historically speaking, never broken the channel. Now it ran from the absolute bottom of the channel, which was back in November, right about the time we all started taking profits, to almost all the way, the very tip top up here, all the way at about 9.5% of the total market for all crypto, which is awesome. Okay. It's awesome. It's not great for everything else that everyone was sitting in, because that means that people had to sell what they were in to get into USDT, because you don't just want to buy USDT, do you? No, you don't. What you're seeing is people had taken profits and moved from one asset to USDT in an effort to not lose any more money. Now, at the forefront, this looks bad because it looks like, oh my gosh, all crypto's dying. No, it's not. This is a good sign. Now, this shows us that maturation is happening. Little by little, people are learning, hey man, I got to take some profits here, which is rule number 4 of mine. One of my 4 rules of investing. Take your profits. Take your profits. Because quite simply, folks, if you don't take your profits, I'll take your profits for you. Little by little, people have started to understand this, and they're moving out of assets and into Tether or USDC, which is here. Just the same way with USDC, hasn't fallen as far as Tether, and that's okay. However, flirting with the AEMA now, you had bearish engulfing. What is bearish engulfing? Bearish engulfing is when we see a very large bearish candle following a very large bullish candle, signaling an immediate reversal. If we flip this chart the other way around, just for a guide to understand this, if you saw this, you'd say, gosh, this thing's fallen to oblivion here. Surely there's some relief in here somewhere. That's what you're saying about the crypto market right now. Well, why wouldn't this apply as well? Why wouldn't this apply just the same? You're seeing money flow out of stable coins. Where is it going? This is where the interesting stuff picks up. And before I get into this, let's say hey to everyone. First off, the very first comment was a hater. Ryan says, LMAFO. Dude, this channel blows. Later. Doesn't blow as hard as your mom. A&J says, what's up? Good to see you, brother. He says he'll be on the replaying game. What's up, Frog? What's up, Jeremy Monroe? Joe D, JH, Digital Al. What's up, brother? Educated Dummy, Electric Ken. Jeremy says, who's Ryan? Well, there was Ryan and his mom. Stack and J, what's up? Josh Franks. Groot, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Dunamis Crypto, what's up, brother? That's an awesome name. Educated Dummy, what's up? Blue Deal Double G. Can I please explain the institutional fib? No. Isham, what's up? Kev TV. First time here, what's up, man? Good to see you. Russell Thomason, what's up, Russell? Brother Bill, Liam, Savagely Trading Node Savage Tony, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Ignacio Cervantes, good to see you. Harold Wessel, Jeff Frady, Big Jeff D, U-Boat, Keith Phrasing says XRP. Okay, we'll look at XRP. And we shall. All right. Audio, says Jeremy. We'll look at audio coin. Alexander Janot, what's up? That's you already, Janot. That's cool. Danny Deep Pockets, what's up, brother? Christopher DeSanti, good to see you. What's up, Crypto Tarrings? Listen, right there he is, Avatar the man himself. My idol. That's what I want to grow up and be like. Right there he is. Morning all from the UK. What's up, brother? Good to see you. Glad to have you on here. Nick Arellano, what's up? Alexandra, good to see you. Miss Kelly Slade, how you doing? Osukia, good to see you. Now, I want to show you these dominance charts to kind of show you the money flow that's happening little by little here. We'll start with the total market cap. For the first time in quite a while, you're seeing it creep back up here and show some signs of reversal. It got so far down that it hit these take profit lines on the very bottom of some Fibonacci retracement from the weekly charts. What am I talking about? Well, daily, you see it blew right through all that. We got to go a little farther back here in history just to see what the hell I'm even talking about. On the weekly fibs, not the dailies. Big boy chart, as you see, all the way down to one of our take profit lines, or in this case, a reversal line to signal a potential buy. We hit that at 1272 and 1414. We did not hit 1618. Could that still happen in the future? Yes, it could. So we need to be mindful of that. Now, total market cap has slowly started to reverse. It's back over the EMA. However, we do not have a bullish go signal for the total market cap yet. We're still under S2 pivot. We're not over the 8 and 21 bullish cross symbol yet. We do have some divergence from our indicators here. We went super oversold on the RSI multiple times. Starting to come off the floor now. Good. MACD's kind of turned up. Good. We're still under a lot of trend lines as well. Every single trend line we are under. And because of that, can't really say go yet, which is an interesting point here because I'm going to show you the rest of it. Here's the total 2, which is the total market cap excluding Bitcoin. Very much similar, isn't it? Kind of looks exactly the same. Pull up our pivots. Over S2. Over S2. Not under, like total market cap was. Okay. Total 3, which is everything excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. Over S2 approaching S1 in the wait a minute zone between the 8 and the 21 EMA. Right against the trend lines. We're starting to see slowly but surely that this is not necessarily the Bitcoin and Ethereum show here. Okay. Others, which is everything else. Okay. Look at this others market cap dominance go here. I don't know why this black line's in here. It probably had some old bearing. But You had an others.d cross, the market cap dominance for everything else, cross over here at June 19th, which was a few days ago. And here it is up over the pivot now. For 5 days, 6 days straight here, you've got what you wanted to see, which is awesome. It's a big sign here, okay? Furthermore, total 3, which is everything excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum, trying its best to get moving here, just hasn't quite done it yet. I'm seeing movement from Tether and USDC, not necessarily into Bitcoin. You're seeing it move into alternate coins, which is awesome. Let's take a stroll down here through some of the basic dominance charts as we look around here, right? ADA, 1.81% of the market cap. As you see, for multiple days here, the dominance chart has increased. Same for Binance Coin, same for XRP. And this is essentially money coming back into the system, which is great. Does this mean the charts are a buy signal? Maybe, maybe not. Well, let's go have a look. I wanted to show you some of these dominance charts first so you'd understand that money flow is happening. Okay? Money's being moved around that wasn't being moved around before. In fact, it'd been not moving around or being taken out for quite a while. But starting to see money flow back in. Bitcoin dominance, down. Losing grip on the market. Ethereum dominance, down. Losing grip on the market. Or not pulling a majority of the money in. Okay? You're not seeing money flow in like you are with the other assets. Interesting take. That's why I wanted to bring it up, okay? Now we'll get into some other assets. Hey, yo, crypto boomers. Let's have a drink, shall we? And we shall. Anytime there's a donation on here, we drink. That's how we do. I appreciate every donation that we get on here. We always give back. We take drinks when we do it. So salute. I was eating Sour Patch Kids before this, and my tongue is killing me. Ooh, that was hot. First came the winter, then the boom. 786, safe trade to my fellow crypto boomers and drink up, Keith. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Auntie Val, what's up? Auntie Val, good to see you. Grandoff the Gray, what's up? Ermine says, hey, check ape. Okay. So do I. Been here for charting. I've been coming here for 13 years now. It's been 87 years. I'm wearing my red pill t-shirt. Jack said, let's go, dude. He shared a chart earlier that said you could take the red pill or the blue pill, right? And it was the assassin's pill or the hodl pill or whatever it was, which is great. It was a pretty cool shirt. So let's look at some of the top coins here. Let's just I know some of the top coins off the top of my head, right? XRP is the number 4 coin. What are you seeing? For the first time since mid-April, a break-in trend. Excellent. Do you have a buy signal yet? It's super close, but no. I'm not just doing 2 over the 8 EMA. I want to do 2 plus an 821 EMA cross. Why? Why do I say this? Because, man, this has been a monster of a bear market. And it's been a dick punch for a lot of people. This is a very good sign. We're breaking S1 pivot. All of our indicators are starting to peel back up in an upward fashion here. We're breaking trend. We could get some bullish retests. Okay, what does that mean? A bullish retest. What I mean is a broken trend line and come back here and bounce on the trend line a little bit before we go up some more. So I don't want everyone to just throw money in right here. I want you to make very careful and calculated decisions. This is a clear trend break, and I cannot deny that. Okay, that's first time that's broken this trend in a long time. All right, can we iron this out a little bit closer? Maybe. We have a couple different trends here. Okay, there's this one as well. So you can see it's kind of stuck under that. Let's see, we've got another up here, kind of sort of like this. We don't have to be super perfect with this stuff, folks. We're just trying to get close. As you see, 3 different trends here. I want to see them all improve, but I can for sure say you're seeing the first glimpse of a buy signal for XRP here. It's a day or two away. Okay, the weekend is approaching. That usually gives me pause. Tomorrow's closing will be important. All right. Excuse me. A good close tomorrow and a good close Saturday leans us toward a good week next week. We haven't had a good week in a long time. So I'd love to see a good week come. This leads me to believe we're going to have some good weeks coming. Okay. XRP is this close to being a go, but it's just not quite there yet. It's very, very close. If you're going to jump in now, be careful. All right. We've seen this fail before in this bear market. An example of what I'm explaining there. You had the same move over here on May 4th. You had the same move over here April 15th. All failed. Don't fall for that again. Let's get this bullish cross first. This 821 bullish cross first. Then we talk, okay? XLM is going to be pretty much the same way. A little better than XRP. It's just a tick ahead. Now it's still under the trend line. Unlike XRP that you just saw, which was over the trend line. Another example is Solana. Solana not only is over the trend line for this several days in a row here, and you see the bearish retest that I'm talking about, a bullish retest, the red candle amongst the green here. Okay, that's what I'm explaining. Put in the pivots. This thing is over S1, over the 8 and 21 EMA. It's about to get an 821 EMA across. It has broken trend. This short-term trend has changed for Solana. Yes, there's some more here, and it could very much fail before it gets up there to this trend line. So I'm going to be watching very carefully. But you're about to get a buy signal on Solana. After I pretty much said it looked awful. Now, it's improved since then, and I'm glad to say so. You're very close to a buy signal. Very close. Let's go through some more here that we've noticed to look a tick better than others. FTM, similar situation, broken trend. On top of S1, in between the 8 and the 21 EMA, in a bull market, this would be a buy signal. This is a bear market, so you've got to be more careful. We're still waiting on an 821 EMA cross here. Early buys here need to be very, very careful. Okay, you don't need to go wild with this. Be smart about what you're buying. There's no reason to take more risk than you need to. Okay, I am not deploying all my stables. It's not how this works. I'm going to be very selective and very careful with what I do here. All right. Just giving you some examples here. AVAX, all this stuff that we've previously went over. Broken trend, great. Stuck in between 821 and under S1. Not as great. Little by little here, you're going to see some improvement. All right. Are these early buy signals? Yes. Are they go signals? They're close, but they're not there. They're just not there yet. Dog coins, SHIB. After it had that big move the other day, it pulled back pretty hard. Now it's collected itself. It's sitting over top of the 821 and 1 trend line. This could move rapidly. We've seen this coin move rapidly before. And you're about to get a buy signal. You're a day or two away, which leads us into the next week coming up. Okay. Next week looks like it could be promising, doesn't it? What you guys seeing now is this next week is developing out here. We're starting to see things pan out a bit. H-bar, similar situation. Stuck under S1, dead in between the 821 EMA. Stuck under trend right here. Close. Just not there yet. CRV, same situation. I mean, it's so close. Algorand, so close. Now, I do have a short-term leverage trade running on this one. I've already run a couple 500Xs back and forth in 2 different directions and had a good old field day with that one. And now it's sitting in between the 821 EMA over the pivot, similar Solana, a tick behind SHIB. You've seen that a moment ago. A tick behind some others, but it's hanging right in there. We'll see what happens. There's a lot of potential in this one, as well as the fact that this month's only got about a week left. Okay. Month's coming up, new week coming up. Are we seeing some improvement here for the next short-term period? Yeah. Now, how's this going to pan out for the rest of the time? We don't really know that yet. We have to play it day by day. I hate to go tell you that we're going to have another bull market because I don't think that's the truth. We have to be very selective about how we follow along here. I'm not doing anything crazy, anything reckless yet. I don't, I don't think it's worth it. Ape, similar situation as what we just saw in some others. Still under trend. You're over the 8 EMA, but you don't have an 821 cross yet right here. And I'm waiting for an 821 cross before I say go, because stumbling could happen. It's already happened before previously multiple times. And I don't want to see that happen. I don't want to see anyone get stuck and get pinned down and not be able to get back out, right? Audio, Jeremy mentioned audio coin. Very close. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Similar situation. You're about to get a buy signal here. Short-term trend line is almost broken. You are over S1. You're about to get an 821 cross. It's gonna dribble around here for a day or two, I bet. And this is going to lead us in the next week, which is a good sign. We're seeing it come off the floor a bit. Great. Everything dragging the floor. And finally, you're seeing movement come off. It's great. It's great for the space. Really is. What we don't want to see is degenerates start being degenerates again. Okay. We want to tell all the degenerates as this is happening, folks, hey, maybe you guys should watch the charts now. Okay. Maybe you guys could take a break and come see what's going on and make sure that you're not doing the wrong thing here. Okay. Here's your chance to get those profits that you missed earlier because you didn't listen. Okay. Here's your chance. Lock in. Okay. You're going to need to lock in. Adam. I see cake. Hang on a second. Hang on. All right. So, BAT, you know what? I almost forgot about BAT, but the other day I shared a BAT chart, and I'm like, I'm not going to forget about it this time. Thank you, Groot. China Matt, thank you. ARC ETF. Matic, excellent. We can look at Matic. Yeah, Matic's improved. XTZ. CRO. Oh, that's crypto.com's chart coin, right? That's correct. Yeah, I remember that. We hadn't traded that one in forever. Farad says, nice camera. Well, thank you, bro. I just moved it around a little bit here. Here it is without the stream on. It's just a straight camera, the one I use for Zoom. I finally broke down and bought a nice camera. I also bought backlighting and stuff. Things I didn't have and I've upgraded as I've kind of went along. So who really cares, right? So, yeah, there we go. Like button got hit again. If you haven't done so, go hit like. Why not? It's free. Sand. Oh man, sand. We could have a conversation about that. STRNGR, or storage, however the hell you say it. GRT. See, a lot of people are picking up on the fact that we see some charts changing here. And what's happening is we're seeing more people name stuff out. Thank you, Danny Deep Pockets. He says, if you guys want a one-on-one, check out 786unlimited.com, which is right here. You can do a couple different things here, right? We just recently added crypto payments. You can pay with crypto. First time we've had that. We didn't have that before, but now I've got it all set up for you. Literally just click there. You can get full access to our Discord through here. All right. $16 a month. I only take yearly payments in crypto though. Okay. Only yearly, not monthly. You'll see what I mean when you see the thing on there. Patreon access is $16 a month for full access. As always, you can pay with PayPal with that. And here's the one-on-ones. In case you want to get a one-on-one, there's a time available on the 26th coming up, which is in 3 days. And then we have a couple days left in July. I'm sorry, no, we don't have any times left in July. Times after that are starting up in August. And we got to get on these quick. Things move rapid. All right, tail. The problem that I'm having, why I keep having to look at my phone, people in the neighborhood think they're going to get towed. They're not. All they have to do is tell me what they're going to do, and they won't get towed. Oh, it's frustrating. Oh, it's frustrating. Anyway, let's move along. I feel like a bull trap is coming before a very green July. I don't think we're going to have a very green July, but we could have a green July. Just please understand that everything is massively down. So this little relief we're getting doesn't make up for the mega amounts of that we have come down. All right. A ton of stuff has come way down, and we have to understand that things take a ton of time to get back to where they were. We talked about this on the last stream. The amount of cycle time is 2 more years of cycle before we have another bull run, likely. Okay. It's going to be a minute. A gold. All right. FTM. Yeah, we just did FTM a minute ago, Lou. All right, let's start with some of these here. Let's go to Atom first. Let's go to Atom. All right, so there we go. We got a similar situation on Atom. Very sharp move up here over the 821, but we need a close, and we need this 821 cross to happen. It hasn't happened just yet. Right at the pivot, I think we're going to get some bearish, some bullish bounces here, okay, where they kind of flirt around with this 821 as it crosses, and then we get a little bit more movement up. That leads us in the next week, I believe. This is why I don't want to see anyone hurry up and freak out and buy. I don't think that's totally necessary. But Atom is in a good position as opposed to where it was last week. It's a whole lot better than it is this week. Cake. I hope some of you can understand why I'm saying don't jump in this stuff and do anything crazy. It's not necessary. Cake is in a similar situation. This is a DeFi coin based on BNB. Trying its best to get back up over the 8 EMA here. This is the first time it's had 2 over the 8 EMA since the beginning of June. But you still don't have that 821 cross. We're still waiting here. You could get more failure. You haven't had a positive 821 cross since March, and you had a negative one at the end of April. It hasn't improved since then. Okay. Give it some time. Let it breathe. I think next stream on Tuesday, we may go over the Bollinger Bands a little bit, because I think we're going to see some changes on the Bollinger Bands. We'll see some tightening coming up, which is a good thing, because those Bollinger Bands got very, very wide. And when Bollinger Bands get very wide, things tend to slow down a little bit. We don't want to see them slow down. We want to see them go green in the positive direction. We'll get there. BAT, which is Basic Attention Token, Basic White Boy Token. Look at there. This is exactly what we want to see. Mark that down, folks. BAT has a confirmed buy and long. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. However, this is what we want to see. June 23rd, which was just the day that finished today. That was your confirmation. Excellent. We haven't seen this on a lot of charts, but you're seeing it around here. Waves have done it, and a couple others. But right here you go. BAT, showing you exactly what we want to see. Okay. How far can this go? Let's do a little Fibonacci retracement here and see if we can't find a spot for BAT to end up. All right. Right up against the 382 fib currently. So we could get some semblance of a pullback as these EMAs slowly catch up. You see this thing pushed right through this resistance level of this previous bear flag that it made right here, okay? It's pushed back up through it. Cool. Now how much farther can it go? Got to break this 382, and the pivot is right up here up above, okay? So we could get a pivot fail, fully possible. This thing slaps this pivot and bounces around a bit. If it can get up above the pivot, the 50 fib is way up here at 50 cents. And we're at about 42 cents right now. So it's a fair amount of win. How much percentage is that? I want to say about 10%, 15%, 17%. Not bad to the 50 fib. Where's our next resistance at? Well, way up here near the 50 fib is your next resistance. So that lends me to believe we're gonna get up here and test this 50 cent range at some point for BAT. In fact, you got to go way back to find more resistance than that. And I don't have the full chart pulled up right now, but there's much more resistance above the 50 fib. So that lends us to believe we're at least getting to 50 cents here for BAT in time. And I'm not saying it's going to sprint to there, but I think it will get there in time. Let me circle BAT because it's a good looking chart. All right. ARC, not as good as BAT. Okay. BAT's the first one we've seen that look good like this, along with waves. I'm liking what I see with those. ARC, similar situation to most of the other ones, stuck in between the 8 and the 21 EMA. Not quite there yet. Getting close. Getting close, okay? Matic. All right. Bam. You are a day away from getting an 821 cross. Similar situation to BAT. You're pushing up through this bear flag. However, the 382 fib is way up here for Matic. From here to the 382 fib is 30%. And that's a good look. If it does the similar move to BAT that we just saw, man, that's a solid move up. Hold on a second. Adjust our Fibonacci retracement to the correct level. All of a sudden, you're at the 382 fib, aren't you? 50 fib, about 25 to 30%. Okay, 50 fibs at roughly 74 cents. Let's use that as a good spot, 74 to 75 cents, because the pivot's right there at 77. If it can push through this former bear flag, which it looks like it's going to do, all your indicators are pointing upward. You may get some short-term pullback, but you're a day away from crossing here, which is great. I'm also going to put these moving averages in here on Tuesday to show you. Here we're hitting the 50-day moving average. This is probably going to act as a little bit of resistance, and you're going to see some pullbacks on the way up, okay? And you have another one up here at the 100 and the 200. Little by little, we're going to start seeing things change. We're going to use these on Tuesday. We're going to use the Bollinger Bands and the regular moving averages again because we're seeing semblances of buys. Now that we've got semblances of buys and some buy signals happening, we want to start trying to calculate how much things can improve. And that's where we're going to kick in on Tuesday. Let's get some buy signals first, okay? We can crawl before we can walk. Matic doesn't look bad at all. Better than some. Tezos. All right. Tezos, a little bit behind others, okay? Not as good as some. It's just now crossing the 8 EMA. More room to catch up. Don't get me wrong, but it's still under a lot of barriers, so I'm going to wait on Tezos as compared to others. CRO, which is crypto.com coin. Similar situation to Tezos. You did hold S2 here. Just haven't got up as high. Got good room to S1, which will probably get hit at some point, which is about 30%. It's a little early to risk this, though. This is what I'm saying. You don't have a confirmed anything yet. I don't want to see you get burned here. So I'm going to wait on that one myself. Sand. Sand showing you it's just about to have your 821 cross happen like Matic. Okay. Like Solana. We're seeing something similar right here as well. A lot of percent to the next pivot. 50% to the pivot. Man, that could be a hell of a move on sand right there, okay? Now, it may not sprint there like I'm saying. It may take a little bit to pan out. I wouldn't expect a blistering series of events here. May get hung up here at the 50-day moving average, which is about 15% away, okay? It's got a whole nother week left in this month. Let's be careful. Sand looks pretty good, though. I'm putting a check mark beside that because I want to come back and check on that later tomorrow and for the next couple of days. I often write down everything I do. A lot of you guys ask me how I do things. Well, I write down everything I do here, right? Writing this down as we go. I circle the ones that I think are more important than others. I put check marks beside them when they have a buy signal. I put slashes beside them when they don't. And this helps me to coordinate what I'm doing a little bit better, okay? Trying to be smart about what I'm doing and not take over risks. No reason to do over risks, okay? Just take small risks. Small risks. Let's be smart. All right, SHIB is close as well in the 821 EMA cross. Yet we'll look at SHIB right here in a second. We talked about SHIB on purpose about a week ago, by the way, and people gave me some hell for that. QNT. That was the reason I did it, and now you know, okay? Waves, yep, we mentioned waves. Lit and Uni. This is going to start accumulation phase. We'll have lots of up and downs come. Absolutely. The lower 786, 886 Sniper's Alley is the accumulation level that a lot of these coins are at, including FTM, AVAX, Solana, and some other ones. Some of them went farther than that, like Algorand. Algorand went all the way down to 1618, which was horrible. That's another accumulation area. A lower take profit is an accumulation spot. And that's exactly what I'm trying to do. Find these accumulation spots and get on them. What's up, Tom the mailman? He says, yo, good shit, bro. Good to see you, brother. Gala. We can look at Gala. I need Gala to improve. Shit. Lord knows I got a Gala node and it's killing me right now. What about CRO? It seems to have a ton of headspace until 116. Yeah, we just went over CRO. It's not quite ready yet. In fact, there's some barriers in the way. Some look better than CRO. All right, that's why I said I would wait a minute on that. DAG. The DAG Chads will love that. All right, STRNGR over the 50-day moving average, which is what I was talking about on the other ones that are under it. Look at STRNGR over all of this. In fact, let's put our other moving averages up there. And look, it's broken the 100-day moving average. Potentially is STRNGR a roadmap to what we see happening? Man, if so, this is a great sign because you're seeing it push right through these moving averages one by one. You're seeing crossings happen with small checks. That's great. All the way up to the 200-day moving average. I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys, some of these are 100 or 200% under their 200-day moving averages. And you see how close STRNGR is to its 200-day moving average. Go through and look at some of these and you're going to see what I'm talking about. And you're going to develop an understanding about, oh man, this coin is 10% away. This coin is 250% away. I stand to make more money by getting into it than I do that's the one that's 10% away. Okay. I analyze this all the time. I do this all the time on my own and try to find the ones with the most percent available so that I can get on those and make the most money I can in the shortest amount of time possible. It's very important to do that and to use the group to help you do that. Okay. You're going to see what I'm talking about as this starts to pan out. A lot of you guys haven't been in here for a bull run. You're just now getting, and you just started, you've never had a bear market and you've never seen things kind of recover. You've never lived through it. Well, you're going to be living through it now and you're going to see what I'm talking about. All right, GRT. Storage looks great. Still going. GRT, similar situation as CRO and many others. 821 under the pivot, just close, but not yet. Not yet. You see how much headroom, like he's talking about, the room to go up here, just behind some others. There are others that look better. ASO, which is, I believe, a stock. Academy Sports. Yeah, Academy. 821 cross, pinned under the 50, moving over the 50. It looks like it's got headroom up to 38.48 for Academy here, so doesn't look bad. Put a star beside that one. I'll look at options tomorrow and see what kind of short-term options we have. All right, Telcoin. Trying its best, similar situation, just not there yet. Others look better. A-Gold. Oh, that's not the right one. Adventure Gold. Over the 821 recently smacked the 50. Now you're going to get a little bit of a pullback here back to S1 around 40 cents. Then you're going to see do what SHIB has done, which is kind of bounce back and forth in between the in between the 821 that it's over and under the 50-day moving average back and forth. And this is why it's so important that we talk about this stuff on Tuesday. You're going to see more barriers as we go along, but this one does look better than some others. I bet you 40 cents a better place to buy than 45 though. However, you're going to have an 821 cross tomorrow. SHIB we've already talked about. QNT, been watching quant pretty close last couple days. All right, so similar situation again. Over the 820, over the 8 EMA, under the 21, over S1. You're bouncing downward off the 21 EMA. See that right there? Just not quite time yet. So close, but not quite time yet. Maybe in the next day or two, you're going to get a better look and you'll get a buy signal somewhere over here, right? You're going to get a buy signal up here in this area, right? If you want to take a chance, sure. But I just don't know if some of these risks are worth the reward yet. That's why I say wait. I don't want people to get burned. Okay. Already done Atom. It looks better than most, Juan Pablo. Yeah, I've not done Bitcoin yet, actually, Sir Louis. I just did Bitcoin dominance. But we'll look at it. So careful on quant. Tomorrow or the next day, I bet you're going to have what you want. Waves is kind of out front with storage A or storage, however you want to say it. Waves gave you an 821 cross and then came right back down and cut you off. This is what could happen, and I don't want to see people get busted like this, okay? Okay, play it smart here. Now it's back over the 8 EMA and the 21 EMA again, pinned down by the 50-day moving average. Is this going to break loose and jump up here toward this 200-day moving average? Possibly. Do we have any sure thing on that? No, we don't. So be very careful here. You don't have an 821 cross yet, and you're pinned under trend. Don't make any rash decisions. This is exactly the proof that I'm talking about right here. Buy, then right back to sell. You're just going to get endlessly frustrated trying to chase. So be careful. All right, lit. All right. Over the 821, over the 50-day moving average, over the 100-day moving average, lit looks better than most. Heading toward the 200-day moving average. This is good. Now you're going to see some range back and forth here. When I say range back and forth, I mean this kind of stuff. All right. So don't get mad if you buy this and it doesn't go as fast as you want it to. Also, you're still under the 200-day moving average, which is general bearishness. So be careful. All the averages are turning back up, which I like. RSI is getting up there a bit. MACD has turned back bullish. One step at a time here for lit, but it looks way better than most. Uni. All right, Uniswap under the pivot, over the 821, over the 50, but you're under the 100 and the 200. This just a little bit more here up into this area is amazing. However, you've already got your 821 cross. This is already a buy signal. Excellent. I love seeing things improve. Gala. We'll just use the first one I find here. Man, come on, you sorry bastard. I might actually pull up the bigger Gala chart because I want to be able to see it all here. There you go. Under trend, under 821. Don't have an 821 cross yet. You're over the 8 EMA, but you're under the cross. Come on, man. Get up over this trend to get moving. I feel like this is going to be a lagger because it's got the 50-day moving average in the way, and you see these other averages way the hell up here at the other trend lines. Come on, Gala. Come on with it. This one's going to be a notch yet for me. DAG. See how fast some of this stuff's starting to change, right? Which is awesome. Broken trend, I like that. Over the 8 EMA, but under the 21 EMA. Over the pivot, I like that. This is very close. DAG Chads. This is very close to being what you want to see. Could it get hung under the 50-day moving average? Yes, it could. Yes, it could. But we'll see. Pivot is way up here. 50% away from the pivot. This is probably going to move before it gets up there. And honestly, you're probably going to see the pivot come down to something like this. All right. And that's still 25% away, which is still pretty good. But It's a day or three away from being a buy signal yet. Day or three away. Let's look back through some of this stuff real quick. Love them Bollinger Bands. Yeah, me too. Magic. I think you meant Matic, but yeah, we got you. Crypto Ricardo says, good day, mate. Good day, brother. I'm in Litecoin short. Thoughts? Yeah, I don't know if I'd be short on anything right here at the moment. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't be a short on this one. I would have already exited that. RSR. I missed that one. Reserve rights. Okay. Similar situation as Waves. Jumped over the 50. Oh, Waves was under. Similar situation as Storage, which is over the 50 and heading toward the 100-day weekly. 100-day daily blue line right here. Excellent. Get up over this. 821 cross. Yes. Over the 50-day moving average. Yes. Going to have some ping pong action here back and forth as it works through this 100-day moving average. Don't panic and get upset if it doesn't do exactly what you want. As you see, you already had it back here. One good cross and a fail, and then another cross. Are we going to see others have a good cross, fail, and a new cross like Waves? Had the same situation, or it was a good cross and then a fail, and now it's trying for a second? Possible. So no one jump into any kind of heavy conclusions and get way ahead of yourself. This one does look better than most, I will admit. Thank you, Lou DOWG. Render. Rune and Cadena. All right. Watch OPCT. All right. ILV. Did you already use STRNGR, or do we not mess with it anymore? We can pull it up real quick, Mr. Wentworth. It looks awful. One of the worst performing charts in crypto. You have nothing good to say about this at all. STRNGR is nowhere near a buy signal at all. Strong, better than stronger. Better than stronger. Over the 8 EMA, you've got the 100-day, 50-day moving average pushing down. 100 is way up there. 200 is way up there. It'll likely never get back to that. Nothing to report here on Strong either. Sorry. RNDR, which is render. All right. Good news here, but just a little more room to go. 821 hasn't crossed yet, but you're over them. That's good. Just under the 50-day, under the pivot. It's very, very close. You got a day or two more here before this is a lock. Cadena. We've been watching this one pretty close as well. That's not the Cadena chart I want to see. There we go. All right, cool. Close. Again, just close, just not quite good enough yet. A degenerate's already bought this, but I can't be a degenerate. I've got to be the opposite. I've got to wait on some confirmation here, and I have no confirmation just yet. Not bad. You're over the 8. That's good, but not quite as much as I want to see. All right. Over the 8, 20, over the 8 on Rune, under the 21, under the S1. Come on. Just get up a little bit higher there. It hasn't quite made it yet. 50 with 50-day moving average, hardcore pointing down. You've already got a 100 and 200-day moving average cross up here. That's kind of odd. We haven't seen many of them do that. It looks like it's about to cross down again. So you're going to see some upward price action here. Barriers of importance here are 234 and 260 for Rune. Gonna ping pong back and forth a little bit. OPCT. Opacity. That's the amount of see-throughness an object has. Opacity. But for those who use Photoshop all the time like me. 821, no cross, but you do get over the 8 and 21 EMA here. Under the 50 again. Same forecast for this one. ping pong. If it can break through that 50, and that's a long ass way. It's 100% to the pivot. I'm to believe it's going to shift before that happens, but you're still going to have really good percentage if this thing pans out. Better than most, I'll say that. ILV. No on ILV. There's nothing I can report on this one yet. Can you take a look at Flux? Yes, I can. Flux right there. Bam. Flux jumped over the 8, still under trend. Still, it's a little worse than others. Not quite good enough yet. Near, far, wherever you are. I believe and my heart will go on. Once more, you open the door. Yeah. There's nothing to fear and all that shit. A Sling Dion, bro. Get with it. 8 and 21, not quite. Under the pivot. Similar situation as many others. You're stuck in the wait a minute zone. So wait a minute. Not quite. Give me something better. The thing can move when it gets going. OPCT. Yep. I got it circled here. I believe someone else mentioned it as well in the Discord today. Of course, brother. I'd never want to bullshit anybody, JG. 877 cash now. 877 cash now. Call now. We all know that. Oh, Magic is an NFT. Okay, hang on a second. People like NFT stuff. It's a no from me on Magic. Not a buy signal. LCX. LCX, no. It's ping-ponging around, very tight price action. This will be one to look at back on Tuesday when the Bollinger Bands have tightened up some more. Already done XRP, brother. Already done LRC. What about Ergo? No E in there. There we go. I believe this is what you're talking about. Over the 8, same as others. Wait a minute. It's in the wait a minute zone. I have to wait. I can't jump into something that doesn't have any confirmation. Too many of you guys are watching, and too many of you are willing to just bulldog me as soon as something goes wrong. My goodness, look at this chart. Tone. Holy crap. Over every moving average. Over the 821. Over the pivots, all the way up over R2. If this is the roadmap, holy shit. Now, RSI's already heading towards near overbought. MACD's pointing up. Let's look at the weekly on tone. Not very much chart here, huh? Over S1. That's good. Let's use this as a potential roadmap for future movements here, because I don't want to get in on this one. It's already gone. This train has already left the station for me. I want to use this as potential movement for others. See how the price action moves. Over the 821, hit the 50-day and failed. Back to the 821, broke through it and stopped at the 100-day moving average. Failed. Hit the 8, back up to 200. Failed. Back down to it again, stuck in the wait a minute zone. No sale, no sale. And then back over the 8 EMA to push through the other moving averages again. We never once had a sell signal anywhere in here. This is an insanely cool, not insane, very interesting, very cool price action. How there were no sell signals in here. Close, but none. Excellent stuff, man. We need this kind of stuff to see what the future could hold for others. There's been times before when we had coins that moved faster than others. And what do I mean by that? They broke out and kind of showed us the roadmap before everything else broke out. And it worked out very well for us because of that. Let's see. ZM stock, cross daily good. Running out of time here, so we'll do, Zoom. Hey, look at there. Look at Zoom. In case you guys forgot. Yeah, over the 50, breaking through the 100 now, and the 200-day moving average is way up there. Oh, man. Let's write down Zoom here for a potential option tomorrow. Maybe I can find some short-term options worth running because it's a pretty good-looking candle right there. And things appear to be on the up and up here for Zoom, at least to 123. I don't mind that at all. Thank you, China Matt. CRV still a no. We already went over that. We've already went over LTX dot. This will be the last one, okay? Then I need to talk for a second. Weekly, no. Daily, wait a minute. Shout out Charlotte Will Newell. Let's see what's up, brother. I see you. ETN, Electronium. Okay, then that's it. Okay. Electronium was an earlier. Oh, that's okay, yeah. Nope, no good there on that one. Heck. Oh, really? You want to look at that shit? I'll do it. I'm trying to be unbiased. Playing with the trend line. Break the trend line first. Have zero faith in this one. We know how this one went. Zeal is up 13% at the moment, pushing through. You're about to get an 821 cross, but it's stuck under the 50-day moving average. Be very careful here. You could get a bullish retest of the pivot line at S1, which is at 4 cents flat pretty much. Be careful. That's another 15% down. That could suck. So one step at a time. It's trying to push to the 50-day moving average. You're about 1 day away from a bullish cross. Was just thinking about shorting. Don't know if it's a good idea. Hourly is crazy oversold. Be careful. You're seeing everything shift on the higher time frame to a short-term bounce up. So I don't want to see anyone get caught in their shorts and get liquidated. That's going to suck if that happens. So 2 more minutes to go. Let's talk for a moment. Again, one step at a time. Let's crawl before we walk, okay? I don't want to see anyone throwing a bunch of money around, acting silly. Don't be a degenerate. Be smarter than the degenerates. Make calculated risks this time. Use what you've learned and make better decisions than the other people who we know are going to make those bad decisions. We know people are going to do some stupid stuff that they should not do. We know that. They're going to throw money at things and hope it sticks. And then just the same, when it's time to take that money out, they're not going to want to do it. Okay, we know that's going to happen. We know they're not going to want to sell because now they've got that feeling again. They start to get those warm, fuzzy, bubbly feelings of, oh my God, we're going back up. We're going to the moon again. And we know better than that. Let's not be those people. Let's spread this knowledge that we've come up with as a group, as a core. Let's spread what we've learned. Let's take it and put it all together and be smarter than everyone else. Okay, we can make better decisions. We must, as a community, make better decisions and be better with our money than we were the last bull run. Okay? Fake nodes, dog coins, anything that had a tiny amount of a little bit of a trend, everyone threw money at. Come on, guys. We can do better than that, okay? We can do better, and we should do better. Not only that, now that everyone's here and you know more than most people, spread this knowledge. Help some people out. When you see something, you see somebody saying they're going to buy this, share them a chart. Hey, man, I don't know. I would wait a day or two on this one. Okay, just be careful. All right. Well, this one looks good, but, hey, watch out. This chart may fail. Or, hey, man, this one looks way better than most. Check this out. Little things we can do, okay? Little things. We can make a big difference by doing little bitty small segments of help. You may not understand that you're being helpful, and you may think these people aren't listening, but believe it or not, it's happening, okay? Little by little, people are learning and they're taking in information and they're going to be better the next time around, all right? So, from me, from the Assassins, thank you all. I appreciate every single one of you guys being here. It's badass of you. I appreciate the hell out of all y'all. Next week, we're going to see some improving things, I think. See y'all again on Tuesday. In case you don't know it, we say this every time, but in the words of the late, great Notorious B.I.G., you could have been anywhere in the world. You chose to be here with me. I appreciate that. We'll see y'all on the next stream. Y'all be good. Peace.